Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Bobo, and today I'm here to show you something very new in Minecraft, and that is bees. Now these are going to be added in 1.15. Right now I'm looking at Snapshot 19w34a, and as you can see, these guys are pretty cool, and as you can see, that was him working right there. So now let me tell you a little bit more about the bees. So if I spawn one here, you can see on the back of him, he doesn't seem to have anything on him. He just kind of looks like a normal textured bee. But let me give you a better example. If we bring this guy to the flower over here, he'll start to hang around this flower for a bit, and once he does that, he will actually pollinate, and he'll have a different texture on the back, and I'll show you that when he's done. So this is what a pollinated bee looks like. They kind of just have a weird little extra texture on the back, just so you can tell they're pollinated, and they have particles that come off of them, and what these guys will do is once they are pollinated, they'll head into one of these. So we have the beehives and the bee's nest. Now, as for location, it looks like these spawn in flower forest plains and sunflower plains biomes. So that's where you can find these guys naturally. Let me time set day here. So this is where you can find these naturally. If you guys are wanting to farm them, you can pick these up with Silk Touch. However, I wouldn't recommend it because if there's a lot of bees around, because once you do mess with their home, the bees will aggro on you, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. But what this does, the beehive, it's basically an alternative for this. So if you get bees in a certain location, but you don't have a bee's nest, you can make one of these and it'll function exactly as this does. So there's 5 levels of honey that can go into here. As you can see, he just popped out. So this filled up with 1 level of honey. So once 5 bees go in there and pollinate, then you will be able to extract honey. Now you can do this in 2 ways. If we look up honey here, you can see there is a bottle of honey and there is honeycomb. So there are purposes for both of these. Right now, the only one with the honey bottle is if I craft it, you get 3 sugar, which isn't too bad. I guess you could make a sugar farm from this, but you could also just make a sugar cane farm and get probably about the same amount. But if I grab a little bit more of these and I grab some wood, we can go and make ourselves this right here, just in this formation. You can go ahead and get a beehive, which is this thing. So they're not too hard to make, but what you do to get the honeycomb to be able to make the beehive, if I grab some shears, I don't think I can show you right now because I don't think this is full, but once this is full, you can right click it and you will get the honeycomb. Same goes with this. Once this is full, you could right click it and get the honeycomb. And that brings me on to how you can automate this whole process. So they added a new function with dispensers, it seems like, where if you put shears in here, and it'll act as if it does the block in front. Now my question is, does this work with like leaves too? No. So I'm not sure if this function is actually working yet. It did say in the changelog that this was added. Dispensers can now fill bottles with water and honey. Dispensers can now share honeycombs from bees' nests and beehives. I don't know about the whole filling thing. We can test that out right now, actually, because it doesn't really make sense to me what they mean by that. So let me grab a bottle, and let's check this out, see if this does anything. So, like, I'm assuming maybe put the glass bottle in there, put water there. Okay, so is there a purpose in that? I'm not... It works, but I don't see exactly what the function of that is. Maybe somebody will find a function for it. I just don't personally see a function for it. Now, with bees, you can get baby bees to farm these guys. So if we give, I guess you're not ready, give him a flower, and then spawn another one, and give him a flower. These guys will make a baby bee. Look at that, very adorable. And you get XP from it, so you can't just farm these guys like mobs. I guess you would have to do it in a cage and put a bunch of these down so that they can keep, giving you honey. Now for the fun part, /game mode survival. Now, initially, you have no problem. You can walk around with these guys, nothing's gonna happen. But as soon as you punch one of the bees or mess with their home, they all get angry at you. Like this, they have a hive mind, so mess with one, you mess with them all. And what they'll do to attack you is they'll flip over and sting you, and when they sting you, you get poisoned. So that's not fun. So I would recommend not messing with these bees early game, because you will have problems there. So while I'm running from these guys, that's really it so far for this snapshot. If anything else new comes out, I will let you guys know in a new video. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.